today we are here with the Baker family, all the way from the United States of America. So, because this is a beautiful family, I feel so good sitting in between an American family, you know. I feel like an American right now. So, on my far right, I'll let everybody introduce himself or herself. So, on my far right, I have
Barbara. I'm Barbara. You might remember me from the last video. I'm a diaspora. I repatriated here from Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been in Winneba since October 2020. Built a home here, and the home was in the last video. And I love Winneba so much so that my family decided to come and visit me. And we have my mom and my sister, and they came all the way from Atlanta to visit me.
Okay, so that's Miss Barbara, and then you have Miss Barbara's mom right here.
Yes. And my name is Barbara as well, but because I have 10 grandchildren, everybody calls me Granny, so I'm Granny Baker.
Okay, so you have Granny Baker here. Did you say you have 10 grandchildren?
Yes.
Wow, that's a huge achievement.
And I'm Carol. I'm from Georgia. I don't normally talk like that. That's for y'all that needed a Georgia accent. So I'm Barbara's sister, Carol, and I'm also from Metro Atlanta, actually from Conyers, Georgia. And this is my first time in Winneba, first time on the continent of Africa.
Okay.
And it's been an honor and a pleasure to be here. My dad was ex-military, so as young children, we traveled extensively in Europe and throughout the United States, but this is our first time on the continent of Africa. And like you said, it's been an honor and a pleasure being here.
So we have a full family over here with us today, and then it's their first time being in Africa, being in Ghana, and then being in Winneba. It's a plus for Ghana, actually. We love to see people come home more and then experience their culture and then try to go back into the history about us. So fast forward, let me try and then ask Granny about her experiences so far. Today I'm going to have a chat with Granny, so y'all have to understand me.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I identify more with the older culture of Ghana or Africa. The men down still makes the boats, and we went to one village where they were still bringing in the fish by hand. When we were in Accra, we met craftsmen on the side of the road were making beautiful handmade furniture, much more beautiful than the mass-produced furniture that you'll get in the big stores and all this. So I truly connect with the traditional parts of Africa, I feel, are parts of Ghana. I was able to go yesterday to the dungeons, the slave dungeons, and which was, to me, a very moving and spiritual experience to see where my people were taken and how brutally they were taken, men and women, and, and to say the door of no return. And you're going through, you don't know what's going to happen to you. You can almost still feel the fear. And I think for me, I'm still in connection with that today. And I think that is so important for us as Black people, wherever we are in the world, to continue to connect with that sense of unity and sisterhood and brotherhood, and not allow the modern day things to undercut the foundation of what our people have laid and are built upon. Because of course you can come here and you see the modern Africa, but to me the tradition, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak. We need to keep those things that are important to build upon. And we do not need to allow your children to forget their history. And not just the history of Ghana, but the slaves that were taken from this area and to other countries. And realize that we are still of the same blood.
That is a passion story. I can actually feel. I can feel the connection now. Yeah, that's a very passion story. So.
Well, my sentiment's not going to be as deep, but I think my experience coming here to Africa, to Ghana, to Winneba, of course, I'm a little younger generation.
Yeah.
So I came here wanting to see Ghana from my own perspective.
Okay.
I had a conversation with someone before I left, and I said, growing up, we don't see a lot of positive images of Africa, period.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, okay, let me go and see, what it is that I can see. And of course, I kind of see Africa from two sides because, as a younger person, you kind of want to say, okay, well, where's the modern stuff? Coming in this area of Winneba where my sister lives, it's a lot more rural than Accra.
Yeah.
But I think, like Mom says, the beauty of it is that the people here are so, I would say, maybe down to earth. It was, you get a real sense of the culture, here. When I'm in, we were driving through parts of Accra, and it's just like, okay, we're just in a city. Walled off homes, streets are quiet, you don't really feel a connection. Here you come, you see a connection, you're in a village, everybody's out, everybody's working together, everybody's nice. And I think the one thing that really struck with me is when it comes to the elderly, like everybody respect my mom. Like everybody, it's grandma, and they're like falling over themselves trying to make sure that she feels good, that she's comfortable, and to show her respect. And that's something that we miss back home. You know what I'm saying? The cultural, when we went we had a friend of Barbara's take us to where the indigenous people live in the fishing village. And, in America, we celebrate, after Christmas, what's called Kwanzaa, where you talk about the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. And you see that lived here every day. Because when you're in that fishing village, and we came across the men that were building the boats, you didn't see anybody saying, hey, come over here and help. Just like everybody just comes together and helps. Everybody comes together and helps. When we went to the other fishing village and the men were pulling in the nets, the men and the boys, and nobody was sitting there saying, hey, get up and help. They just know, everybody, let's work together, let's help.
It's like
and
a
that's
community.
It's like a community
Of everyone just working together. And because we know together we're stronger.
Right.
Separate, it's easier to come together and unify in unity and work and get it done. Instead of everyone separately trying to do their own.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it is a lot different. I'm used to, getting in my car and going to the store and buying my groceries.
I have a quick question before you continue. Do you think you can be driving around?
Do I think I could drive around? Probably not. We had a wonderful young man, a friend of Barbara's, her son, who has been driving us around. And no, but being in Winneba, and let me tell you, for all you people in Georgia right now, in September, the dog days of summer, it is cooler here in Africa than it is in Georgia.
Carol, now, I have to say this. I love having my family here, and it's a blessing.
I've been here.
Yes, I've been here since October 2020 and built my home here. And there were some challenges, and I think getting really acclimated into the culture. But it has not been so challenging where I could not, I'm learning every day.
Yeah.
I'm still working with Fonte and Tree, but I'm getting there. But one of the things that my sister was saying, she said, make sure I have air conditioning. Make sure I have air conditioning. So in preparing for them to come, I was thinking, should I get air conditioning in the house or not? But since she's been here, she hasn't had to have air conditioning.
I have not had to have air conditioning,
Yeah.
it's been perfect. And I'm the type of person when I'm at home, the air is on constantly.
In fact,
I cannot not have my air conditioner at
We
home.
went to Labadi Beach last weekend just to stay for the weekend so they can, get a good experience all the way around.
Yeah.
And we stayed at Labadi Beach Resort where they had the air conditioner in the room. And she was like, it's too cold. It's too cold.
Yeah, it was cold. We actually cut the air conditioner off. It was like cold. And actually that night when we were at the hotel, they had a play. And it was set in an outdoor theater, and it had rained earlier in the day, and it was actually cold. I was sitting there like, man, it's cold out here. And so I was really, surprised about that. The climate is very, very temperate, and I don't know if it's because, we are on the coast, and I think that's one thing that you kind of forget when you come to Ghana, like. Cape Coast slave dungeons, the ships came in on the Atlantic Ocean from here. So we are on the Atlantic, the fishing villages, that's the Atlantic Ocean. And so you get this beautiful, nice breeze constantly. And I know Babby was saying that Winneba was originally named Windy Bay. And so because of the wind. So you get that wonderful breeze coming through, and it's really nice. The climate's very nice.
So moving away from the cultural aspect of your visit, I would want us to talk about a little bit of the fun aspect. How is it going, Mama? Granny, have you been
The what?
enjoying
The fun?
the normal daily life of the people, and then
Yes, I'm enjoying it very much. Yeah, I could say we went to the art.
Oh yeah, the art center in Accra.
That was an experience. And of course, there was a beautiful play that we attended. And in Cape Coast, One Africa, that was started by Americans about 35 years ago. That was a beautiful place to visit. So I'm just truly enjoying my stay. Yes.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I know Barbara will make you enjoy. She's fun, so she'll really take off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only thing that bothers me, because see, I'm Granny, but I'm very busy. I need to stay busy. So I have to figure out what kind of business I'm going to start when I come back.
Okay.
Yeah, and we went up to the a brewery, to the
Botanical
Gardens,
too.
too. Yeah.
And of course, they've been to the beaches.
Yeah.
We went to
my favorite beach is the Sir Charles.
So and then we went
going back
to
this evening.
was it Royal Beach? Royal Beach. Yeah, we went to Royal Beach, and we had
went
a beautiful dinner right on the ocean front there. So it was really nice.
Ghana has so much to offer as far as tourism, and we really didn't get a chance to do the nightlife, like clubbing and things like that, but it is a lot of that here. And it just has so much to offer anyone, whatever you choose, whatever you desire, it's here, for you to partake in.
Granny, how is the food going?
Food?
Yeah?
Not so much.
Did you try some Ghana food?
It's
Contumely. We had a contumely.
The contumely was
the
good.
Groundnut soup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we
That's
had the
okay.
jollof and the fried rice and the fish. Had all of that.
Yeah.
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 Are you sure Granny ate all the food?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a friend of my daughter's, she made it homemade. So that was here when we came, and it was very good.
Yeah.
And at the beach, we had the fish that
We
was
had-
excellent, grilled tilapia. Yeah, it was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we haven't really been eating out that much, but
Yeah.
and of course the hotel in Accra,
Yeah, they had they had more kind of Western cuisine, but they did have a lot of. They had about 6 what they call traditional dishes,
Yeah.
and so we was able to kind of sample that, and then
Yeah,
go back to
yeah.
our fried chicken and.
The buffet there was wonderful, beautiful buffet, and especially in the mornings for your breakfast, all the fruits and everything is very nice.
But you have had the fruits here. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
fruit here.
Oh,
papaya,
yes.
yeah, the
Because
mango.
usually, yeah.
Getting fresh fruit, you know,
Yeah,
like the
and
bananas
usually in the morning.
papayas and mangoes and all that. I love the local bananas because they
Yeah.
have so much more flavor to them.
Yeah, because usually in the morning, Barbara will make us breakfast of fruit, pineapple and the mangoes and bananas and that sort of thing. So that's really nice, and boiled eggs. So it's been
Yeah.
really nice.